Hiya, welcome to my next vlog. I haven't vlogged in a week, so I've been a bit lazy, so I thought it was best to update you on myself and my chemo journey. So my last vlog was taken on the evening of my chemo, which was Wednesday the 8th. Now, I seemed quite positive in that video that I wasn't feeling sick, but I was sick that evening, which was unfortunate, and I felt a bit crap. But the next day I felt fine, and the first week, Wednesday the 8th to Wednesday the 13th, I was not sick again. I didn't experience any nausea or sickness at all, and to be honest, I actually felt quite good. So apart from a little bit of fatigue, I was okay. So that was week 1 post chemo. The second week, Wednesday the 13th to Wednesday the 22nd, is what I call the danger week, where the white blood cell count goes right down, because the chemo, the toxins that are put into you, they start attacking the white blood cells as well. So you have a low immunity. In some cases this can cause you to be neutropenic, which is the term that means you don't have an immune system, basically. So you need to be super careful that week. So you need to be sensible. No crowds, no clubbing, no gigs, nothing where you're in close contact with a lot of people and you're not sure if they're going to have a cold or anything like that. So I've been sensible. And it's really important that you have a temperature gauge that you can insert under your tongue and take your temperature twice a day, and if it goes above 38 degrees Celsius, then you need to go to A&E, because the temperature, a high temperature, is a sign of an infection. And if you're in chemo and you have a high temperature, it's so important that you go to hospital and you're monitored, because basically you have a risk of having a bad infection and dying. And obviously I don't really like saying that, but this is why it's so important to be sensible and to have this temperature gauge that you can take yourself. So I'm still in my danger week, so I'm not doing much, but that doesn't mean I'm stuck in my room weeping under the duvet, not leaving my house, because I still walk the dog, I go and visit my friends came down from Reading, you know, I just made sure they were all well, no sniffles. So I haven't really changed what I'm up to this week. I've just been taking my temperature a bit more. So then I have 1 more week, and then I'll be going back for my second chemo treatment. Now, as you can see, I've still got my hair, still here in full force, as frizzy as ever. I'm expecting, going by the guidelines, that it might fall out in about a week and a half, but I do have my wig, and in my next vlog I'll put it on for you and show you. I do have pictures up on my Facebook and Twitter of me in it actually, and it's brown, not red, so I'll have to say goodbye to the red locks soon, but they've served me well for over a year. So also, I'm just gonna mention a charity gig that we've got going in September at the Hertford Corn Exchange, and it's going to be in aid of a charity for young people, young cancer sufferers. I haven't decided exactly which charity I want it to be for yet, but that'll be known to everyone soon enough. If you're interested in coming, it's on the 10th of September, and you can find tickets at www.shemake'swar4katie.eventbrite.com. Sorry, that was completely wrong, but I'll write it down on the internet so you can read it. But the site Eventbrite is where you'll find the tickets, and it's called She Makes War for Katie. The main artist that's confirmed for that is Laura Kidd, aka She Makes War. She's a really cool lady, some really good songs, so it should be a really fun night, and it's all for charity, so you know, you can't go wrong with that. And before I end this short vlog, just giving you an update of how I've been, I just wanted to show you a few tips if you're going through chemo. Some things you might not know, the doctors might not necessarily tell you, because they're there for the medical side of things, but you know, they don't necessarily go in depth with nutrition or tips and stuff like that. One of them is black nail varnish. which I rep all the time now, because basically this isn't as well known, but the chemo drugs, obviously they attack fast growing cells. That includes your hair, your eyebrows, your eyelashes, inside your mouth and your nails. So to stop them from falling off, turning blue, being horrible, it's a good tip to paint them black to stop the light, sunlight, natural light, any light getting through and damaging the nail. I'm trying to paint them all the time, but I'm a bit lazy sometimes and I forget, so I should really get a bit better at that. So black nail varnish, any cheap old one, top one's good. Paint them on and embrace it. Also, neutropenic weeks, or every week, get yourself a little antibacterial hand gel to put in your handbag. Really important. Germs are your enemy on chemo, absolute enemy. So this is just an easy little thing to keep with you. Also, I'm a smoothie queen now. I love making smoothies and I experiment with all different ones. So if you are on chemo, or in general, this applies to everyone, it's so easy to get your 5 a day, whack them all in the smoothie, blend them up with some ice, juice and a little wheatgrass sachet. urbanwheatgrass.com, amazing. It's literally just in powder form. You mix it in to your smoothie and you get wheatgrass, which is a superfood. It's part of the superfoods group. So all this stuff is going to help you to feel better, and I'm feeling okay, so it must be working. I've also just ordered 2 boxes of organic fruit and veg to come from a farm, and they'll come next Friday, so lots of organic food is great. One last thing, my cancer is estrogen positive, which means I have to cut down on dairy produce, which is fine for me because I'm not a fan of it anyway, but you know, there are alternatives for that. You can have soy milk, obviously that's still got the estrogen in it, but less. It's just about monitoring your nutrition, and I'm trying to get a bit better at it. I'm learning something new every day, so I'm grateful for trying to improve my nutrition as well. I'm eating a lot of fish. So that's about it really, guys. I'm feeling okay. I'm sleeping, the hair's still here, you know, you couldn't really say much more at the moment, but I have my next appointment with the oncologist next Wednesday at the QE2. I've been having problems with where I had the operation in my armpit. It just feels a bit sore, a bit tight around the arm. I have been keeping it moving, but it's still a bit sore, so I'm going to ask about that and see what's going on there. So apart from a bit of soreness in my boob, a tiny bit of tiredness, sickness on the first night of chemo, other than that I feel absolutely fine. Okay, so I'll blog soon about my second chemo and my wig. See you later.